This week's Rockstar Movie Night feature film is The Presidio, starring Sean Connery, Mark Harmon, and Meg Ryan. I'm your host, Scott Peterson, and thanks for joining me to talk movies. Released in 1988, The Presidio takes place on the famous U.S. Army base located on the northern tip of the San Francisco Peninsula. The plot centers around an investigation into the murder of a female MP during a break-in on the base. During the getaway, 2 San Francisco police officers are also killed. This sets up a multi-jurisdictional investigation between Harmon's police detective and Connery's provost marshal. The two have some history, as Harmon's character, Jay Austen, previously served as an MP under Connery's Lieutenant Caldwell. The film's director, Peter Hyams, was excited to work with Sean Connery again after directing him in the 1981 sci-fi thriller Outland. According to Hyams, Connery is a movie star from the moment you first meet him and shake his hand. Connery was a busy actor in the 80s, appearing in 13 films during that decade. The Presidio was sandwiched in between 2 big-budget action movies, a year after The Untouchables and a year before Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Director Peter Hyams is a bit of an anomaly in Hollywood. He's one of the few directors that acts as his own cinematographer and often writes his own screenplays. And if you've watched many of Hyams' films, you may notice that they often feature a minor character with the last name of Spoda, which is his wife's maiden name and done as a loving nod to her and her family. In a touch of irony, the Spodas in Peter Hyams' movies are quite often villains. The film also features the great Jack Warden in a supporting role as Caldwell's friend and fellow soldier. You can watch The Presidio this Sunday night, July 26th, on BizTV's Rockstar Movie Night, and stick around after the film for an inspiring episode of Business Rockstars. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check back each week so we can talk movies. And don't forget to sign up for the BizTV newsletter at biztv.com.